There are a few essential things our bodies need to boost our immune system and stay healthy, especially in the colder season. Me and my family use Z-Stack, Z-Detox, and Z-Flu developed by the great Dr. Zelenko, who has a place in history for his tremendous life's work. With every purchase of Z-Stack or any other of Dr. Zelenko's products, you also support the Zelenko Freedom Foundation in their tireless work to bring back medical truth and freedom to everyone. To save on your Z-Stack order today, use coupon code INSPIRED. Please find the link to order down below. Hey, Inspired Tribe, my fellow freedom lovers, John Nolan here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for liking, for sharing, for commenting, subscribing, and hitting the notifications button so you'll get notified about new videos every day. Also, thank you for joining us on the free speech platform Locals at inspired.locals.com. That's always uncensored, always unfiltered, inspired content. All right, let's dive into it. One of the things that we have been discussing behind the scenes a lot lately, and a lot of the questions from you all have been coming at us in the same vein, is how do we actually create this beautiful future that we always talk about? And how do we get out of this craziness that we're in right now? And this is almost an eternal question, but it's not an eternal answer. We're in this phase where so many people focus on this kind of junction that we're at. And one of the most important things to realize is that how the Matrix operates, and this is the 5th generation warfare. The Matrix operates now mainly to capture your mind. And it does it in many different ways, in various different ways, actually. And we will get into how you recognize it, how you break the pattern, and how you actually become the free thinker that we all need you to be to create this beautiful future that we talk about. And so the Matrix does things in a very specific way. Number one is they want to make sure that your perception of reality is exactly what they want it to be. And so they constantly bombard you everywhere you go. Billboards, screens, noise, taste, smells, songs, internet, phone, notifications, all that stuff. It is designed to keep you in a perpetual state of reaction. So you never have the time to explore pure, real, authentic, and free thought. So basically, even if you are part of the movement that is awakening, even if you are part of this beautiful group of people that is waking up to the truths and desiring to create better new things, we all run the danger of being in a reactionary state. So we follow what is happening behind the scenes. We're looking to truth speakers and truth seekers, and then often we react to what they're saying. And that in and of itself isn't really creative thought. It's not bad, it's necessary, but we also need to realize how to break free. And one of the most important things you can do is digital fasting. And if you're in a city, it's going to take much more planning than if you're somewhere out in the sticks, but basically you should, for at least an hour or 2 hours a day, not just turn off anything digital around you, but abstain from doing anything. You need an hour or 2 a day where you really have time to think. It's best done in nature. A walk is fine, but don't bring anyone, don't have a conversation, don't call anyone, don't listen to anything. Just become quiet and relearn what real honest thought does to you. What can happen in the beginning is that maybe you get angry, frustrated, sad, old stuff comes up, and that is important too. That's part of the healing journey. That's how we heal our past traumas. But what the next step would be, because when you exit this artificial information field, you begin to become receptive to the natural information field, where you connect to the creator, where you connect to the divine side of things, and where you begin to receive creative thought again. And that's what we need so desperately. We need free, authentic, natural thinkers. And to break out of this matrix means to resist, to constantly react to what is happening in it, and also to resist to just look at what has happened. We need to look into the future with creative vision. And that's really the task of all of this. As I've said so many times before, we need to look at the truth. We need to uncover this because people need to realize what's really been going on. But just as much, we need to have free flowing, beautiful thoughts. It happens in meditation. It happens in nature. It happens in prayer. It happens when you detach. And so I encourage you to set the intention right now, starting today, fast. And what I mean is attention fasting. Stop feeding your brain with constant entertainment or constant impulses, if you can step out of the artificial field, maybe you're surrounded by cell phone towers or other bad influences, energetically speaking, try to step out of it. Try to go at least to a park. But if you can, really remove yourself, go into the woods, go into places where there's very little artificial stuff, and you'll see how you will naturalize and how you will harmonize and recalibrate. And this is really, really, really important. Also, if you are by any chance some sort of leader, whether that's in business, in politics, in your community, in voluntary work, if you have a leadership position and if people are looking up to you, you need to realize that so often when your position becomes important enough, then the system around you will create a constant flow of information towards you. They are well-meaning. They want you to know the latest. But if you are in a constant artificial information field, you don't have time for free thought. And so you're constantly just reacting to what you're being presented with. You as a leader, it's highly important for you to step out, go into a natural space. If you can, something with plants and trees and flowers, animals. If at best, this should be your own space, and give yourself a certain period of time every day, every week, to be there and really think freely. No other noises, no other communication. You will come up with much better decisions. You will be a much better leader, and you will show others how to do it. That's what we need to do. We need to step out of the matrix for real now and begin this free, new, authentic thought and action consequently. So this is something, as we're steering towards the end of 2022, moving into the beginning of 2023, this is an amazing intention. And I want you to set it with me. Create the space every day for free thought and watch what happens. All right, Inspired Tribe, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for being here. We love you. We appreciate you. And we'll be back with you again very, very soon. We're more dedicated than ever to provide authentic, truthful, and uncensored information and inspiration. That's why we created the Inspired community on the free speech platform Locals. There's no censorship, a free flow of information, and it's more personal and intimate. And you can join us as a free member or a paid supporter. Please visit inspired.locals.com and join us today.